In the final chapter of this Conquest Ironman, Corrin's Yato goes flaccid and our intrepid protagonist floats on the edge of life and death. He speaks to the spirits of his mother and his not blood-related brother Ryoma, who will tell him that he can either die like a bitch or return to his previous save state to resurrect himself. Corrin's very small number of living allies call out to him, giving him the inspiration he needs to return to the world of the living. Takumi shows up, apparently having already died in chapter 23, and tells Corrin that his corpse is being populated by a mysterious entity, but he won't say any more unless Corrin pays $20 for the Revelation DLC. He then expresses his true heartfelt feelings that Corrin never did anything wrong, and that all of the legitimate grievances he had were completely unjustified. Lilith also returns from the dead to collect rent, so Corrin decides to skedaddle immediately. Corrin wakes up and the Yato that he cannot use because of his class set has been restored using the energy from Takumi's Fuchin Yumi. Sensing an opportunity, Azura sings the forbidden song to weaken Takumi, pondering over if she could have saved him had Corrin paid $20 to play a different route. Takumi's eardrums rupture in pain and the battle begins. The last map in Fire Emblem Fates Conquest is notoriously difficult, especially on Lunatic Difficulty. We pick up from the same map in chapter 27, except now we go in the opposite direction. We must fight through several defensive lines of strong enemies, infinite reinforcements from the sides, several infinite use status staff users, and stacking debuffs. Takumi will also periodically charge and launch energy waves, damaging every character for half of their maximum HP. These attacks can be blocked by using Dragon Veins to create cover. This map is hard enough that skipping it by using rescue staffs to get a dedicated boss killer into range of Takumi is one of the most popular means of victory on Lunatic Difficulty. Throughout this run, I have been accumulating resources and building characters specifically for this purpose. I have Azura reclassed back into a dancer for the first time since her joining chapter, a Bow Knight Nina with high movement and pass to move through enemies, and Shigure and the generic adventurer Reinhardt as rescue staff users. I use Siegbert as a para-bot because his personal skill, Simp, gives +2 damage to a paired-up feeble character. And my boss killer is a merchant Mozu with capped strength and speed, equipped with a crescent bow, and armed with the skills Quick Draw, Life and Death, Search and Blow, Bowfare, and Spendthrift. These skills give her 100% hit and a total of 29 additional damage, in addition to +2 damage from her weapon rank and 41 total strength after tonics, rallies, and para bonuses. She can do 80 damage per hit, just above the needed 76 damage in one round Takumi with a brave weapon. She gets just enough speed to quadruple him with a speed rally. On turn 1, I line up everyone right outside of enemy staff range and prepare to defeat Takumi on turn 2. I use Rallyman to give Mozu the strength and speed she needs to defeat the boss, and then pair her up with Siegbert. Siegbert moves up and swaps a Mozu so she can attack and gain shield gauge. I move up Azura and dance to give Mozu an additional action, and then move Shigure down to use the rescue staff to warp down Nina and Reinhardt. Nina moves through enemy lines with her pass skill, and then swaps to Reinhardt to rescue Mozu into range of Takumi. Before I get the kill, I of course need to sacrifice as many unneeded characters as I reasonably can. I get Midori, Selena, and Gunter killed, but unfortunately because of insufficient preparation, Jacob does not have a weapon equipped, and is unable to die on player phase, resulting in his unfortunate survival. Now that I have done the most I can to achieve the greater victory, I attack Takumi with Mozu. This ridiculous overkill damage is necessary because Takumi's Dragon Skin skill reduces damage by half. Since the 4th attack will always be blocked by Takumi's shield gauge, we only have 3 hits to do enough damage. The first 2 hits strike Takumi for 27 damage each, and the shield gauge I charged up earlier protects Mozu from being instantly killed by vengeance. With the 3rd strike, it is done. Mozu defeats Takumi once and for all. Standing over his slain, not blood-related brother's body, Corrin and Xander wonder out loud about the mysterious force that possessed both Garen and Takumi and caused this entire tragedy. But alas, they will never find out, as Corrin did not pay $20 for the Revelation DLC. Azura also mysteriously disappears for reasons not elaborated on in this route, and you can only save her by paying $20 for the Revelation Route DLC. Buy Revelation today to get the golden route ending where everyone lives except for the ones that don't. Buy Revelation today. Buy Rev today. Buy Rev today. Fucking buy the DLC, I swear to God, fucking buy it, please. Please. Don't you want to see all your favorite characters happy? Fucking buy it now. Buy it. Buy it. In a following cutscene, Xander is crowned king and gives a speech about how war benefits nobody. immediately after conducting a war of aggression that has exclusively benefited Nor. Hinoka and Sakura forgive Corrin for invading their country and killing their brothers because it wasn't his fault and he can do no wrong. To celebrate the tremendous loss of life, Nor will have a grand banquet for everyone in the capital. Amidst the jubilant celebration, Corrin wanders off and finds Azura, whose life he could have saved for the low price of $20. Her illusory phantom tells Corrin that to achieve his true epic victory royale, she needs his credit card number, expiration date, and the 3 numbers on the back. Before he can be the victim of supernatural financial fraud, he gets whisked back inside. Elise grabs Corrin's hand and leads him into the throne room, where he collides with Camilla's tits and fractures his skull and neck, killing him instantly. The end.
What happened?